Hi everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Batman, a Telltale Story. This is episode 2, and once again I am live streaming with some great friends here online. So if you excuse me, I'll go ahead and say hi to them. If you haven't said hi to me yet in the chat, please do, so that I can say hi to you back. Hi Asher Forever, welcome back buddy. Hey Boast AG, always good to see you buddy. It's always awesome to see you again. Conpeto Kiss, just saw a lot of these people I saw just yesterday when we were doing the final episode of Minecraft Story Mode. Welcome back to the live stream, Conpeto Kiss. Hey Lua, welcome back to the live stream. We've got Jerry Bubbles. Welcome back to the live stream, Jerry. Good to see you again. Agent Z46, welcome back to we've got a lot of vets here. So many people. I've recognized virtually every single person except for Riken Man. Who is this Riken Man guy and why is he here? Why is he in my life? No. Kevin says I got a graduation party to get to, but just wanted to say hello, everyone. Have a great live stream. Aw, thank you, Kevin. Hugs to Kevin. Kevin, if you don't know, is the Kevin who plays Cedric in Dragon Age Resurgence. Got to see him in person just last weekend, which is amazing. So have fun at your graduation party, Kevin. Miss you, buddy. Keiki 2004. Hey Keiki, I don't know if I recognize you, Keiki. Is this your first time in our live stream? And if so, welcome. If not, sorry. I just wanted to make sure that I address you properly. Hey Redem10, welcome to the live stream. Volpine XO, welcome back to the live stream. Wow, we got a lot of people. Crowded room today. Resident Noob, welcome back to the live stream. Tiskmania, welcome back to the live stream. So there we go. I think I've said hi. Again, if you haven't said hi to me yet, please do so I can say hi to you back, give you some, shout outs. Oh, Keiki, you were here yesterday. I'm sorry, Keiki. Well, welcome back again from yesterday. Thank you for coming to the live stream. Tiskmania, I'm excited too. Boast AG, I can promote you as a YouTuber at my university. We have a lot of blogs and stuff to work on as part of my games journalism course. Oh, I remember you were into that journalism course, BoastAG, and I can mention you when writing my article for this episode. BoastAG, that's so sweet. I'm flattered. I'm honored. If you want to do that, I'm not going to say no. If you feel inspired to write something on my behalf, thank you. That's really, really awesome. Please do send me a link to the article when you write it. I would love to read it. You don't have to do that, but thank you so much. That's amazing. If you're willing to do that. Hey Mecha, I didn't have time to do episode 2 because of the new Destiny DLC and my martial arts grading, which I have now passed and 4 belts away from black belt. Congrats, Mecha. Mecha McAllis, by the way, if you don't know, she is the voice of Gygas for the VA Let's Play Earthbound, which I'm releasing the next episode where she is going to shine as Gygas. She is amazing as Gygas. I just finished actually editing that video. It's ready to go pretty much for next month. Mecha's awesome. Mecha's amazing. So tell everybody, make sure that if you see that episode, if you think she did a great job as Gygas, please write to her in the comment section. I'm sure she would appreciate that because she did an amazing job. Hey Shorty, welcome back to the live stream. Hey Lucky Roses, welcome to the live stream. I'm hoping the sync is much better than yesterday. I think I'm starting to remember names now since I've been to a lot of art streams. Well, yeah, you know the feeling, Post AG. I know, I do love the menu music, Resident Noob. Game's a bit too early to have Jason Todd, but who knows? Who knows? Let's start episode 2, The Children of Arkham. Alright guys. I believe in Harvey Dent. I believe in Harvey Dent. I want to believe in Harvey Dent. Maybe I should say that. Previously on Batman, the Telltale series.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Oz.
Mr. Wayne.
Why are you so bad boy sexy, Oz?
Together, we will change Gotham.
Harvey. Why are you so clean-cut sexy?
Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone?
Vicky, why are you so reporter
Is the Dent
sexy?
campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Or Laura sexy? Vicky, why are you so Laura sexy? And Bruce, why are you just sexy?
Don't you know not to corner a wild
Awesome
animal?
sexy.
It's dangerous. I bet.
This is Selena.
That look. Oh, that look.
How many? I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they?
We're all being played here, including you.
I know, really. Too much sexy. Too much sexy agency.
It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Yeah, that was the big twist, guys. I'm wondering what Alfred has to say about this. We will see. How is Bruce gonna take this truth about his family as if he didn't have enough to worry about, right, everybody? Selena, why are you so cat sexy? Why is it every character that Troy Baker voice acts for is good looking? Why is that? I don't know. Telltale does make everybody sexy. Confedo kiss. Oh, I love this. It's so beautiful. So pretty. And there is that Bruce?
You don't have to do this.
Okay, he's in a white shirt right now. Telltale, that shirt is not behaving the way it should be behaving when it's wet. Just saying. That white shirt should, white shirt against rain, water. There should be something else going on, Telltale, but I'll forgive you for that.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
In memory of Thomas and Martha Wayne. Oh. Why is it always raining during these funeral scenes, or not funeral, cemetery scenes?
Find you here.
This is where they were
The
shot.
news was upsetting for both of us, but you should see this.
Mob money. Oh,
I know
great.
you come here for solitude, Bruce.
Behind Wayne
More
Fortune.
allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
I don't know if I'm ready to...
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family too. Don't forget that.
Yes, sir. I'm not ready to be angry at Alfred yet,
I've
but
been
he
dreading
definitely...
this day for nearly 2 decades.
He's definitely hiding something.
I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
Yes, please.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money
Wow.
taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm.
Oh, boy. Just like his shirt is
Ill
hardly the
grease
norm.
The wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
You never told me, Alfred.
You knew all that, and you never let on.
You're behaving like I was part of the conspiracy. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I
Wow.
couldn't stand to be around your father anymore.
Oh my
But
gosh.
then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't.
Wow.
Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you.
Oh, Alfred.
I hope you can forgive me.
Oh, Alfred. Okay, I have to pause there. Oh my gosh, this is blowing my mind that Alfred's confirming that, yeah, his own parents, or at least his dad, was into some dirty dealings with the mob back in the day. Like, geez, it reminds me of almost, I'm me being the Harry Potter fan, it almost reminds me about Harry finding out the truth about his father, because he placed his father up in such a pedestal. And even in the movies, like, I really loved in the recent Batman films, I really loved how Bruce's dad was portrayed in the movies. He seems like such an amiable, amicable, upright, moral man. I mean, like if remember him talking to his son in the first Batman Begins. I remember the monorail scene, I think, with him and his son, and you just feel like he's a great father, he's a good person. But here, because again, this is a departure. This is Telltale's like almost rebooting of the Batman universe, which means they have free reign to really do anything that they want with this story. And just taking that image of your own father, this person that you looked up to, and when you're that, and the problem, he died when Bruce was at such a young age, and of course, when you're at that age, your dad's always your hero. Your dad can never do any wrong when you're that young. You know, you look up to your dad when you're that young, and everybody has their personal demons, some more than others. Everyone has, to some degree, skeletons in their closet. So having Bruce come to terms with his father and what his father did, and I think what really is heartbreaking is that I feel like if his dad was given enough time to live longer, if his dad wasn't killed so soon, maybe his dad would have lived long enough to redeem himself. Maybe his dad would have lived long enough to redeem himself, and now his father never has that chance. So what I think is going through my Bruce's mind, at least, is I think he believes that eventually his father would have redeemed himself, and since his father cannot redeem himself, then it's up to Bruce to redeem his family name. He now has to show that he can overcome this scandal that now he has to deal with, on top of dealing with the things that he has to deal with Batman. That's what I really love about this story so far, is it's less about dealing with conflicts about Batman. You're dealing a lot more with Bruce. This is so Bruce-centered. And you try very hard to put yourself in his shoes and think more like Bruce Wayne, the man, than Batman, the superhero. Because I feel like Bruce Wayne, the man, is so much more interesting because it humanizes. He is the human side of Batman, right? And the human side of Batman has to deal with these emotions and feelings and personal turmoil. Batman, he just has to, kill supervillains and not kill. He doesn't kill. Remember, Batman doesn't kill, although in this game maybe he doesn't. He has to stop supervillains, And really, I guess the only turmoil that Batman really has to overcome is to kill or not to kill. Like, how far is Batman willing to go? So, I mean, that is an interesting aspect, too. How far is Batman willing to go to do his job? But Bruce, man, he's got a lot of stuff to deal with. And I'm loving that Telltale is addressing this. And see, this is why Telltale is so good. They are so good at telling the story, because they take these characters and they humanize them and they make you relate to them. That's why they're so good at this stuff. Even with games like Minecraft, as you would think, has no business having a deep story, they do it. It's amazing. Sorry to go off on that, but I see a lot of you guys are chatting, so let me go catch up to what you guys are saying. White t-shirt, Batman with t-shirt contest. I have a few Batman lore knowledge if anyone wants to ask about something. Yeah, Bose AG, please provide your Batman lore knowledge if it applies to what's happening in the game. If it has something that will enhance what's happening in the story in the game without spoiling anything, you're welcome to share those. because I don't even know that much about Batman lore other than what's in pop culture movies and stuff. Lol, white shirt must be see-through. We demand it. The shirt is way too wet. Yeah, and embracing it with all my might. Shoot, forgot my drink. Back in a sec. Wet t-shirt contest now. Telltale doesn't think you can handle it. They're probably right. I'm surprised this alleyway hasn't turned into a memorial or blocked off the public or whatever. Yeah, that's true. Because black umbrellas are funeral fashion. Why is it always dark in Gotham? Is this the first time where Batman's parents have been evil/morally ambiguous? I think it is, at least outwardly, out in the open like that. I mean, who knows? Maybe the Batman in Batman Begins, maybe the Batman's dad in Batman Begins was actually corrupt underneath too. I don't know, but from those scenes, you don't see that. You don't get that. Alfred's hair looks like Miracle Whip. Oh, well, it's even in the name. Goth, that's true. But I think that was on purpose when they were naming the city, the Goth part. To my knowledge, yes, which is why I love this new take. If it's raining, it means one of two things, an emotional scene or an epic battle. Wow, 50 years or so, this is the first time that's surprising. I do vaguely remember that being a post talking about Bruce dies instead, and the dad becomes Batman and mom becomes Joker out of grief or insanity. That would be a really interesting twist to this story. The rain too scared of Batman. That's why it doesn't stick to his shirt. Best place to be a goth or a vampire. Rain usually means pain seen some coming. Excuse me. An emotionally epic battle, probably if and when Harvey becomes Two-Face. Shh. Instead of giving up his morals, he became Batman. That's pretty rad. Yeah, that was Flashpoint Paradox, a Flash story. AI hug. Wow. Alfred, you're the real MVP. I know. Let me just say, Alfred is such a beloved character on any single Batman media, whether it's the Batman movies, all of the Batman movies, whether it's Batman, the cartoon, the animated series, even Adam West's Alfred. Adam West's Alfred was awesome. Alfred's just amazing. And I love how his role has always been in the Batman series, his role has always been being the father figure to Bruce, because he's the one who took care of Bruce after his parents, were killed. And I love how they are taking this role and running with it, because Alfred himself said that he was ready, he had his suitcases ready, he was ready to pack up and leave the Wayne estate. That's how badly he felt that Bruce Wayne's dad was diving into this, this behind the scenes, under the table stuff, that he just isn't, he disapproved of it so much he was willing to just quit. But then the parents died and now he has to take care of Bruce. It really does add a really interesting new spin to Alfred's character, who is already a bit of a paternal figure for Bruce. And if you put himself in Alfred's shoes, it's hard when you're already sort of replacing his parents, because nobody wants their parents to be replaced by anyone. But I know that Bruce still loves Alfred like a dad. But on top of that, Alfred is trying to hide this dark past of his father because he doesn't want Bruce's vision of his own father to be tarnished, because he feels like every child should see their dad as a hero, not as a villain. And that, being in Alfred's shoes, having to carry that burden of hiding this dark secret from Bruce to protect him. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Love all of this. Love all of this, Telltale. So good storytelling. Wouldn't be Twitch without technical issues. Mecca, I'm hoping it'll fix for you. I want to be mad at Alfred, but just couldn't. Thomas Wayne, Father of the Year. Let's see. Maybe Tavis. Poor Bruce, such a sad face. This is the darkest possible timeline. Sorry, random quote. Sounds like more chaotic to me, but I don't know much about those things. Interesting how this is different to the canon Batman. Okay, I'm gonna fix the sync, guys. Maybe Paulin Pause. Falcone and Mayra Hill committed a crime, and dipping lasso is an awful neutral. Refreshing didn't do the trick. Okay. Let's see. It's going to be difficult to write an article about this since a journalist I must have unbiased opinions, but I have so much biased love towards Telltale. I agree. Let's see. I guess you could say that there are a lot of us, of AUs, where Batman has always been on the line between good and evil. Is she not here today? Maybe she has schoolwork. It's not the first time the Wayne were accused of being bad. I think it's happened in the Grant Morrison when they were accused of being Satanists, perverts, but they were being framed. Yeah, Alfred always gets Father of the Year. Well, yes, there is their bizarre universe, and there are some Justice League stories when he's on the bad side. There are a lot of YouTubers that do the evil route for lulz. This scene kind of proves that Alfred lied a couple times in episode 1. That's true. He said that Thomas Wayne despised men like Falcone, but clearly Thomas was one of those men. That is true. It's interesting seeing Telltale's runs of the bad/jerk options. I mean, you can still work with someone you despise, but yeah, that's true. Doesn't matter how bad the parents were. Bruce is perfect, just like his wet, not so wet T-shirt. Although even though the parents were the sinners, the city could want to put Bruce up on the stakes, so to speak. Aw, we're still family.
How can I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
Good. We still have Alfred. I know Alfred did this out of love.
I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail.
You're gonna show it to us again?
But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Oh, we're gonna start looking for clues, guys. Search the alley to remember the past.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I want to know why. I want to know the truth.
I'd only want to ask him one question.
Why?
Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Joe Chill. That is interesting in relation to the Penguin or Mr. Freeze. I don't know. Did they actually name the killer before? Because last time it was, well, the Joker in Tim Burton's.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I wanted to be like him.
I always wanted to be brave, just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
Just making sure I didn't miss anything in these areas. Goodness gracious. It must be super... Coming back to the scene where your parents died in front of you, even now that Bruce is an older... He's an adult, that's still gotta be painful.
Think back to that night, as hard as it might be to do so.
Yeah, as Alfred said, that's hard. So tough. Yeah, the killer of his parents changed so many times.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that.
I didn't know that either.
She was always so good to me.
Oh, Bruce is such a sweet, adorable kid. Look at him. I just want to give him a hug. Such an adorable kid.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that?
Can't remember.
There
Don't want to
are
remember.
considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
I think it's too late to ask that question. I think you gotta know now. Oh.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. They told me you had it coming.
You
Oh.
don't have to do this. Tell Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Oh. Oh my gosh. In cold blood, just like that. Oh my gosh. Seriously? Really? Really? Oh my gosh.
Bruce, are you all right?
I've seen that story done so many
Wasn't
times, and that was awesome.
They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Oh my gosh. 2-1, broken memories, achievement unlocked. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. GC, the Gotham City Police Department, 8:56 a.m. Fingers crossed it stays good. The sinking stays good. Oh, hello, Harvey Dent.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
I appreciate it, buddy.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay.
Yeah.
At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'll be implicit
I'm
with
not
him.
sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
He's our friend.
Bruce,
He's our best
I appreciate
friend.
you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing, but everything's been a little busy.
Sorry, Harvey, I was going to tell you.
Would tell me what?
Your friend here gave us a case that'll put Falcone away for life. A catalog of his entire criminal empire.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Thank you, Sergeant. That's really nice of you to say, coming from the police force
We're
like
keeping
that.
Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
We're lucky to have
Well,
him.
whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah. It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Okay. Episode 2. Oh, yay! This makes me happy, guys. This makes me so... Oh, that doesn't make me happy. Oh. Okay. The Children of Arkham. Telltale's so good at these introductory scenes.
The hell? Bruce Wayne?
Hello.
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
We need to talk.
Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close.
Tommy.
More than friends. More like cousins.
Let's get straight to the
Going back
point.
Decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
So that's what this is.
He didn't deny it.
The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
You see that grin?
Killings.
He knows
And they were
something.
never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked.
Thanks for hanging out with us, Mud
Your
Puppy.
father
Enjoy the game.
and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there.
Oh.
Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Why do am I always given these choices of whether to kill someone or not kill someone? Hurt him or ease his pain? I'm gonna ease his pain. Yeah. I'm being a nice... I know it might be boring for me to play a nice Batman, but that's just... It's consistent to how I've been
40
role-playing
years
Bruce up
I
to this
keep my
point.
veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story.
Yeah, that's true.
How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother.
Oh, now you're bringing my
Your father
mom.
may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you. You care about people. Even mean old bastards like me.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
But you really think I hired Chill? Sure.
You haven't
I
denied
worked
it yet.
with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So if he's telling the truth, then who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell!
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Montoya! Put the weapon down!
What just happened?
Bastard had to die.
Hit the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
I'm confused. I'm confused. What? Okay, what just happened? It almost looked like she was. It almost looked like she was under the influence of blood magic, mind control, Montoya. Oh my goodness. This is what? What? Harvey, I need a hug. Hold me.
We are in deep shit.
I know, hold me. Don't be like Lucas.
Some time. Not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest
Something was
crime lord
wrong
in
with
our
her.
grasp.
It's blood magic. One of the supervillains is a blood mage.
I hardly recognized her when she burst in.
Too bad Kevin's not here to see
different
this.
from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense.
Something's
She
up.
never do anything to hurt the department.
Exactly. This isn't something. Something
Falcone's
isn't.
case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Harvey's right. We need to control this story or someone else will.
Then we need the whole story, not just part of it.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Yeah, I want to find out Montoya. We need to talk, dearie.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Here we go. Montoya?
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
Not by me,
I'm
though.
looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
You would.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Isn't there surveillance in this room? I mean, this is interrogation room. Aren't they listening into this? All right. This reminds me of the Sherlock Holmes game that I played, which was super fun, by the way. Skin.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
It's almost like she's been corrupted by the taint, almost. There's Darkspawn in Gotham City, which they would actually fit very well. It's a vampire. A vampire.
Doesn't look like blood.
I told you vampires are where Gotham is a good place for vampires.
Alfred, I think I found the
Someone
substance.
did.
Analyze and forward me the result.
Click.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
What do you remember, Montoya?
Everything is such a blur.
You tell me what you remember.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant.
I'm convinced.
It's so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Yeah.
It just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt. No consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off.
I don't want to see that.
It was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child.
Who was it?
The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I was gonna say Oz. I was thinking about Oz. Revolution.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yes.
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
She knows what happened.
Montoya remembers being drugged.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Oh, hello.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm in a rush.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you hear that?
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just
I don't
give
know.
me something to run with.
I can't deal with this right now, Vicky. I can't deal with this.
Huh. Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
Okay, Vicky, I don't have the facts. I don't want to tell you anything until I have more information. I don't have enough information to tell you. Oh, goodness, that was very, very hard. Vicky, I like you, but please go away. Why does the hot guy follow the sexy evil maester handbook? There is a handbook? Where can I buy it? Wow.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor.
I love that
The
car too,
residue
Lucky
stain on
Roses.
Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
Okay.
Ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker?
The
Prone in
maker.
his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
I don't know what to say about this. I'm just...
No one will miss him. You can be sure of that. I hope he told you something before he was killed.
He did. He said we were family.
What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computer's pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
I like Vicky, by the way. I just wanted to pause and say I like Vicky a lot. I just felt like she caught me in a situation and I'm like... it was really awkward. Like, she kind of put me into a corner there. And I felt very much... I wasn't in the right mind to be able to answer any questions for her. If she wanted to set up an appointment and like ask me or interview about me, then sure, but she just kind of went right up to me and just started firing off questions. She didn't know where I was going. She didn't know what I was in the middle of. She just started firing all these questions and I'm like, I can't answer these right now. Like I've got things I need to take care of that are pressing at the moment. That's what I think she should have done, because I know she's just trying to do her job. I believe that she genuinely is trying to help. I believe she genuinely is trying to be on Bruce's side, but I think she came about it the wrong way. I think that as someone who isn't a journalist like Bo Stagey is, as someone who, isn't used to working under that kind of condition, it is pretty threatening. Not threatened, threatening is not the right word, but it is off-putting when somebody just comes up to you and starts pelting you with those kinds of questions without giving you any sort of like, do you have a moment? Do you have 15 minutes for us to talk? If you can't talk right now, can we try like at some other point? That's what she should have done.